because people don't change. So what is the purpose? Let me just do my good, okay, I'm good here, okay, let them go to hell. It's their problem. God says no. Because He wills that all be saved and come to knowledge of the truth. So He is using us instruments, okay, of congruous merit. That's what St. Paul is teaching us here. And it is our obligation. Okay, then James 5. I remember one time in my home village in Uganda, there was a man who never went to church. We were little kids with our mother going to church every Sunday, and we passed by his house. But he was in basically his yard, okay, drinking early morning and waving to people going to church. He never went to church. His name was Angelo. Okay? He never went to church. Never. And the man never fell sick. He drank and whatever, and was always healthy. That was his life. He fell sick once, okay, and he died. But I had I had spent 2 weeks without going to, my mother's home, okay? So, and it was a weekday. I wasn't basically supposed to go because, I was doing, but I went there and I said, I have to go and see my mother, okay? And my father. So, I went, and as I got there, people had basically gathered, and there was commotion, and the man was dying. And I anointed him before he died. And the people went away, some people went away shaking their heads. No, Angelo stole heaven. Okay? He was stealing. He didn't do anything, but at the end, he got the sacraments before he died. It's like a stealing heaven. That's what some people said. And some people were really mad. The man who never went to church, and now supposedly he's going to heaven. He cheated. And he passed. So that is the attitude of people. Okay? Instead of rejoicing that it was a wonderful blessing that this man, we hope, okay, that he was saved. Because he was still conscious when I got there. And that's how he died. Why would anybody be angry? Because we go to church every day and he doesn't go. So he doesn't deserve this. You see our selfishness. We can be really selfish. Even with God, whom we can't basically consume and finish. He's infinite. It doesn't mean that if I have God, or if you take God, you are taking away from me. But that's how some people think. God is not enough for all of us. So James chapter 5 verse 19. Now this is a very important thing. My brothers, if anyone among you should stray from the truth, and someone bring him back, he should know, the one who brings that person back, should know that whoever brings back a sinner from the error of his way will save his soul from death and will cover a multitude of sins. We can mend for our sins and the consequences of our sinfulness by bringing others back to the truth. Conduct, brother, congruous merit. Because it is good and pleasing to God. Okay, the same we do with the souls in purgatory. Okay, we merit for them in that particular sense. Because they can't merit for themselves anymore. Yes.
Father, would that also be conduct as it relates to the brought back the center.
Yes, the person who brings back, okay, is cooperating with the increase of grace. So you merit condignly, for the other congruously. So for you, you are gaining, basically you're growing, okay? Because by the works of mercy, you are meriting condignly. Okay. Let's take a break.